Welcome to the Bronx River Parkway Reservation, America's first parkway and Westchester County's first park. This is the northernmost point of the 9.6-mile Bronx River Walk, sponsored by the Friends of Westchester County Parks. You've arrived at Stop 1, an overview of the 9.6-mile Bronx River Walk. It's a world of wonder, sights and sounds, history, architecture, and man-made marvels in a lovely natural setting. Open your eyes, look around, and delight in the beauty along this winding river that Native Americans named Aquahung, or River of High Bluffs. The river held spiritual significance for them. They drank its water, fished from its banks, and hunted in the nearby woods. In 1639, a Scandinavian sea captain named Jonas Bronx became the first white settler in the area. Both Bronx County and the Bronx River were named for him. The first mill sprang up along the river in 1680, and by the mid-18th century, there were over a dozen mills being powered by the river, churning out everything from barrels and bleach to ironwork and snuff. In the mid-19th century, the railroad arrived in the Bronx River Valley. But progress led to pollution, and by the early 1900s, the Bronx River was being described as an open sewer. In 1906, the Bronx River Parkway Commission was formed with the goal of cleaning up the unsanitary conditions in the river by creating a reservation of land along the river. The project would provide a scenic pleasure drive for citizens from New York City to escape their crowded urban conditions and enjoy the open spaces to the north in Westchester County. The reservation was built by authority of the New York State Legislature as a cooperative project between Westchester County and New York City. The Commission began to acquire land along 15.5 miles of the river from Bronx Park in the Bronx to Kensico Dam in Westchester. When the reservation was completed, it had eliminated pollution in the river, provided the first public limited-access vehicular roadway, established a pathway system linking adjacent residential areas to nearby railroad stations, created dams and lakes, and controlled stream bank erosion. It connected the Bronx Zoo and Botanical Garden to Kensico Dam Plaza and Reservoir, and provided a respite from urban living at the outset of the automobile era. On November 5, 1925, 19 years after the Commission began, dignitaries gathered on the Valhalla Bridge to officially dedicate the parkway. Over time, changes have occurred along the roadway for safety reasons, but many of the original roadway features remain the same. Most obvious and charming among them are the parkway's stone overpasses, built to blend in with the natural surroundings. Also evident along the Parkway Drive is the naturalistic landscaping, which encouraged the survival of native plants and trees. It's easy to see why the Bronx River Parkway Reservation was hailed for its environmentally friendly design. The pathway remains a pedestrian-friendly way for citizens to enjoy the natural environment in the Bronx River Valley. As you move along the Bronx River Walk, note the woods and ponds, waterfalls and open spaces. Experience the wide variety of trees, willows, maples, pines, and oaks. Enjoy the many kinds of birds, from black-capped chickadees to warblers, woodpeckers, and mallard ducks, all living in their natural habitat. Witness the many contrasting structures from modern to historic, all within steps of America's first parkway. The reservation is nature in harmony with history and today's modern world, and it is all a part of what has become one of the finest park systems in the nation, one of the many things that makes living in Westchester so special. We should all be proud that the Westchester section of the original reservation is listed in the National Register of Historic Places. We know that you'll enjoy your journey along the Bronx River Walk. There are two different walks to experience. From the Kensico Dam to Green Acres Avenue in Scarsdale, it's a 5-mile walk. And from the Scarsdale train station to Palmer Road in Bronxville, it's a distance of 4.6 miles. Whether you're walking 1 or 2 stops or taking the entire tour, we invite you to be part of the ongoing preservation efforts of this natural and historic resource. Become a friend of Westchester County Parks and be a part of preserving the Bronx Parkway Reservation for future generations. If you would like to continue the audio tour, simply follow the directions for Stop 2.